Hey guys, this is Jamie from Gym Life Academy, and I just kind of wanted to give you another little update for a week after the last one, because I don't remember what week we're on. I have no idea. We didn't start homeschooling until January, so I'm not really counting. We have gotten started on we kind of ditched Abeka second grade language, and then, so now, I'm sorry I'm having to do this with my iPad, so it's a little unsteady. We are on Masterbooks Language Lessons for Living Education 2. She loves it. She completed a whole week in 2 days. And today we're going to start on our second week because I worked the last 3 days and I worked 12-hour shifts, as you already know. So she is just now coming home from gym, so we're going to get that done here in a little bit. We've been doing Abeka Arithmetic 2, and I finally got around to grading her papers. And I gotta tell you, I was a little disappointed in myself, one, but then I was also disappointed in her as well. I did not let her know that because I'm just not going to do that to her because she's already hard enough on herself. But I'm usually around her when she does her homework, and she does not know her subtraction facts. And I didn't know that, and I guess I'm correcting her when she does them when I'm right next to her. So she's also not doing well with money, and she knows how to count it and all of that, but I think one of the biggest things is it was nickels. She thought they were dimes on there, so and there were no dimes next to the nickels for her to figure out that was smaller. So I don't know if that's the reason. So we are, for now, we're going back to the Abeka second grade arithmetic, but we are going to start on some money flashcards, subtraction flashcards, and she hates flashcards, but she knows she has to do this. And then we're going to go back and do some regular addition flashcards as well, just to catch her up. I had no idea. She always did so well in front of me, but the thing is that she's just counting. She's counting in her head. She can't just recall those facts, and that is what I want her to do. So I also have some of these cards from Abeka with all kinds of stuff on them, all kinds of different little cool stuff. And so I kept all of those. With that said, I just sold my whole parent and student kit for the Abeka language, and I sold it for a really, really good price, and it was brand new. So I'm sorry if you missed out on that. I did, however, keep the readers. I really like the readers, and I really liked Abeka, but she did not. So she likes what we're doing now. That's all that matters, because she's willing to, and she wants to do it. I did pick up if you don't know, Ella does not like to read. She hates it. I picked up a book at Walmart. It is called Mercy Watson Goes for a Ride. It is a chapter book. She hates chapter books, but this is the size of the letters and the words. She can look on here and see that there's not that many words on a page, and so she will read a chapter a day. And that's all I can ask for. And then, so I read it before she does, so I know what's going on in the story, and then I ask her questions. And she likes that. She also actually likes the shorter stories in the Abeka readers. This is their first one, Fun with Friends, and because they're short, but there's a lot of words on the page. And so when I'm asking her questions about what she read, she broke down and said, "Mom, I can read it, but I have to sound stuff out in my head, and then I lose my place where I'm at." So what I'm doing now, and she said, she goes, "I can't remember what's going on in the story because I have to sound out the words, and it's just, she was crying when she said it." So now what I'm having her do is I'm reading the story, then I'm having her read the story. In that first part, I'm reading the story to myself so I know what's going on, and then I read it out loud to her so that she can listen. I just want her reading words off of pages right now, and if I read it to her, she can tell me what's going on in the story. So she is definitely a what do you call it? An audible kid. She hears things and she knows it, and that's fine. We are, for next year, we poured over. We poured over a lot of math curriculum. Me and her and I. and she decided she wanted to try the Masterbooks Math Lessons for Living Education. I went over the scope and sequence, and while it's introducing all the concepts that it would in any other curriculum that's out there, it's just, and I really say this because everybody says this about that, it's just gentler. There's not a drill and kill. Once you master that concept, you can move on. And that's one of her issues with math in Abeka, is she saw how many problems there were. She hates the repeat content, like telling time and addition. I mean, she's okay with addition. She hates it. She can add anything and carry, and the subtraction she can borrow. It's just knowing her facts. So that's why we're kind of settling down on that. But we are going to go back to Abeka Math because for second grade we're going to finish it because there's perimeter, there is multiplication, and there's some division. I'm going to go over that part lightly because in the math lessons for living education they don't hit on multiplication until like the 12th lesson, so we will revisit that, and I'm not that worried. I have a lot of things for sale on my eBay page. A lot of it is BJU Press, mixture of first and second grade things. So if you're looking for any of that, most of it's in used condition, but it's like new, like new used, because we bought it and then we didn't use it. Although I love BJU Press, it just wasn't for us right now. Anyways, that is our update. She is on her way home from gymnastics, and I'm home by myself for once. It's kind of nice. So we will get back in touch with you later. I hope y'all have a great evening, and just stay blessed. Thanks.